Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your bro, Eagle Bruv, and I'm back with another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapons Guide. Today, guys, we have the shotgun for you, known as the Shocker. Shocker. Say that 10 times, man. And you guys are going to see what this thing can do, man. It is a Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC weapon, so you do have to have the DLC to get this thing. Also, if you want to see the Loot Lemon Certified God Roll weapon card, I will put that on the screen here. You can see the damage is a little bit better than mine. Accuracy is a little bit better, but this thing still melts. You guys are going to see that coming up. And, of course, as you know, we are going to show you guys how to get this thing, who we're going to be farming, then go through the wiki and give you guys some gameplay at the end. So to get this gun, you're going to fast travel to Xylourgos, primarily Negul Neshai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. We're going to be farming a boss known as Voltborn, who does have a 15% chance to drop. You'll see he's located pretty much towards the right side of the map, and I will speed this up because it is somewhat of a trek. Obviously, the save and quit's a little bit closer once you get closer to Voltborn, but it is still a trek to get there in the first place. And Voltborn does drop this at a 15% chance, a 1-5. I feel like the majority of these DLC weapons have a 15% chance to drop. I got lucky enough to get it the very first try, so hopefully you guys have the same amount of luck as I do. But again, it is somewhat of a trek, and then when you do finally get to Voltborn, it's not too difficult of a fight. And Voltborn's pretty easy, but it's just the enemies around. There's a lot of barrels in this area, so you basically just got to be pretty freaking careful there. And with Voltborn, why aren't we using a shock weapon? I don't know, man. Why are we using fire? Why are we using corrosive? I don't know, bro, but we end up taking them out pretty decently. But again, there's a lot of stuff going around this map. You can see there is the drop. Again, as I mentioned, 1-5, 15% chance to drop this thing. So good luck getting this thing. Not too bad. Pretty decent, pretty easy boss fight. So there's the drop. Now let's go ahead and jump into the wiki and show you guys some gameplay. Now, before we jump into the wiki, I did have Flak out for the gameplay. However, just with how the projectile is on the shotgun, Zane seems to have a lot, just basically with the build that I have, a lot more damage to be done with this thing. So the build itself probably makes up for a lot of this, but if you guys want to check that out, I will put that in the description below. The Shocker is a legendary gun in Borderlands 3 manufactured by Torg, exclusive to the Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC. It is obtained randomly from any suitable loot source, but has an increased chance to drop from Voltborn, located in Negul Neshai. It only comes in shock. That's a shocker, right? Special weapon effects, the red text says everything has to be magical. Surprise, always shock. Fires 3 orbs per shot. The usage and description says while it possesses almost the exact same special effects as the Lob, the Shocker fires 3 electric orbs instead of 1. This could be immensely effective against groups of shielded enemies or shielded enemies of greater size. You guys can see, man, this thing is basically one-shotting everything. And again, I don't really know if it's the Zane build itself, but the gun is really good. Again, if you guys want to check out the Zane build, I will put that below. But this thing is an absolute beast. It seems like it's doing a hell of a lot of damage, and of course, it's going to give you that shock damage, splash damage as well, so be careful with this thing. It could, of course, drop you. It drops me a couple times throughout the gameplay, but overall, man, these Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC guns are a blast. I know I'm kind of late to the party on them, but they're really good, believe it or not, so definitely go get the Shocker. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite gun is from that DLC. Again, as I mentioned, I know I'm a few years late to the party, but we're still going to be trying to crank these out. Of course, Borderlands 4, I don't know how close it is around the corner, if it's right around the corner or what, but they should hopefully announce it. I want to say maybe sometime this year, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. But anyway, guys, as you know, we're not going to leave you off with this. We're going to show you what this thing can do against Captain Trant. Obviously, as you guessed, takes him out pretty easily, so stick around for that gameplay. And of course, if you do enjoy the content, man, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Sub to the channel. I appreciate you guys for stopping by as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.